I couldn't have imagined a day without you doing all of that. So we're so grateful that you have so much love for your friend. I struggle with a lot, because I really love people.
I've never had that before. I've never had that before. And having that from you guys, I felt love, and I'm willing to go above and beyond in this friendship as well and with other people because I've received that.
I think maybe culturally too, it plays a part in it. Like for me, like the people you have in your life, that's your wealth, and they are your family. This is what we have. I think my friendships and my community and my husband have given me that platform where I can just be me without having to be perfect and to be put together and to be ha-haing all the time. And I think in a way it blessed my heart. Like you said, those are some things you've not really experienced. So when you experience it, you're like, oh, this actually exists. If you have the patience and you have the support and the courage to actually step out and be like, no, I will wait for that good thing, is when we experience so much good, so much beauty, because there is beauty out there. There's so much good stuff out there. Hey friends, you're welcome back to another week on the In the Meantime podcast. My name is Courage. If it is your first time stepping on here, I am your host, and I'm really excited to have you guys on here with me today. It is officially the first episode of the year 2026. Hopefully there'll be more. But I'm really excited to start off this year on a really beautiful footing. We are currently recording this episode on the 14th of February. So happy Valentines Day, guys. In case it comes out later, it's still February, so it's the month of love. I hope you feel loved this month, feel seen, feel known. If not by anyone else, but by your friends, your family, and God. So I'm excited for the topic we're going to be talking about today, all about singleness, marriage, everything in the in-between, friendships, community, all the good, juicy stuff. But before I get into it, I am here with not one, but two guests today, my lovely friends, Sheena and Celyn. Guys, say hi.
Hi.
Hello. That was like a hi. But you guys are welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
How you feeling? Good?
Feeling good, excited, thrilled to be here.
Yeah, grateful actually.
Yay.
I'm so happy to see you guys. It's been a while, and it's like a catch up for us as well.
Oh, that's so nice.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but before we get into talking about everything we will be talking about today, if you are new to the platform, I really want to encourage you to consider subscribing. So if you're on YouTube, do that and hit that notification bell. If you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure you follow and subscribe so you get to know everything that happens on the podcast. And another additional thing, I've been saying a lot of things today, but this particular episode is brought to you by Podstar. So Podstar is a recording studio here in Dubai. They have the best of everything from the equipment to the staff. And we have this amazing setup for family podcasts. So if you've been looking to get your entire family, your friends to do a podcast together, make sure you check out Podstar. Show them this video. You might get a discount. You know what I'm saying? But so just make sure you go ahead and do that. But now we're going to get to know my guests a little bit more and just get into the nitty-gritty of what we are here for. So guys, we want to get to know you. Please tell us your name, where you're from, how long you've been in Dubai, and anything else that you feel, comfortable sharing.
Great. Should I start?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, like you said, my name is Sheena. I'm from Malawi, the warm heart of Africa. Okay.
Oh, wow. What are we going to say now?
I am a wife. I am a friend.
What are we going to say now?
I'm a daughter, and I'm a mentor as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
I've been in Dubai for 4 years now, going on 5.
Wow, just like that.
Yeah. But in short, that's me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome to the podcast,
Thank
Sheena.
you.
Celyn?
Yeah, my turn. I'm Celyn. I've been in Dubai for 6 good years now.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a wife yet, but
How do we follow up on that?
I'm just waiting for my bridegroom, Jesus.
Yes, amen, sister.
Yeah, happily single, and I love journaling. That's what I do as a hobby. I have a background in health industry, in medical industry. And right now, just taking my time and still trying to grow other parts of me where the journaling is, the writing is, talking to people, be with community, serving others in a way, in spaces and in community like that.
That's nice. And where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines.
Hey, do you have something to go with that? She said she's from the warm part of Africa, and I don't know what to say now.
My home country,
we own it.
my home country itself. So in the Philippines, I'm not from the main city, which is Manila. I'm from a place called Bacolod.
Oh.
It's part of an island called Negros Occidental, and Bacolod is known for its inasal. That's one. It's a grilled chicken that has a special sauce into it.
Wow.
We have it here in Dubai as well. I
should
can
try
tell
it
you.
sometime.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
you could
about to
try it.
say.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
right.
we should.
That's from my hometown, and I'm proud of that. And then my hometown, it's called City of Smiles.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we can
own
see
it
that.
so well.
Yeah, we
We
can
can
see
see
that.
it.
Yeah, I got that from where I grew up.
That's
So,
right.
Okay,
That's right.
you're representing properly, you know what I mean.
Thank you.
But for some reason, I just realized I've been in Dubai more than you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I just need to pick a little bit more and get the local card. I don't know if
was
there's a
about-
local
I was
card.
about to say, are you an Emirati yet?
You have to say the number now. Like, how many?
Yeah.
8 years.
8 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
not so bad. So
Yeah.
I'm like a newbie.
It feels like this. I sort of kind of feel like it feels like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Very
what
sad.
Dubai feels like.
Yeah. But then, so I have a regular question that I ask everyone who comes on the podcast. So, what is one thing, just one, that life has been teaching you lately? Maybe last year or this week, even, or even today. You know, what is one thing you've been learning lately?
Just one thing.
Just one thing.
I think just more of constant letting go and be okay with that. Be okay with the next step or the next decision. Like, and the older you get, I feel, I'm not sure if I'm old enough to say this, but I do feel that I'm old. The longer that you get, the quicker you let go or like take off loads, the better you make decisions in your life and just go with it. Keep going.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sheena?
Wow, actually tying on to that, one thing that I've constantly been thinking about is that life comes at us so fast. We have to learn to savor the moment. I was thinking that like there's so many times where we spend our days and our times and our hours and our minutes just like wishing for the next thing. Like I can literally remember it being in uni and thinking, oh, I can't wait to get to start to go to work.
Yeah.
You know, that seemed cooler for me. And then now I'm working and it's like, I'm looking forward to the next leave. It's like, I'm tired of it. So it's like a constant cycle of just thinking that the next step is going to be the best thing for you. And then we fail to be in the present. It's like, even when I was in uni, there's so many good things that were happening. And I should have been focusing on, you know, all of those friendships that I had built and savoring them, because we're not going to be together for so long. And see, I came to Dubai and I left all of those friends back home. And now it's like, I miss them, you know? So it's like that. It's like, let's not spend most of our time thinking and worrying about what's not going right, but be present, like right here, like being with friends and just talking, like be present and focus on the blessing that it is in that particular day and time.
I love that
That's
so
so
much.
good.
We could like put a pause on this and go home right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I love that. Like, I feel like we're all kind of learning the same thing at the same time,
Yeah.
because like I feel like I could relate to what she said and what you said. Because for me, I feel like the whole of 2025 and also like the good part of this year, which is just starting.
Yes.
I wouldn't say I've been really learning to let go, because I feel like maybe I've come to a place in my life where I'm so comfortable with that right now. But also at the same time, I feel like as you get older, there's a lot of things that you don't pay attention to anymore. Like it's like there's a weight that just offloads itself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And like, I think I had an aha moment when there was something I was supposed to do, but usually before, Courage will be checking updates and seeing what's happening. Can I fix it? Can I do this? Can I make it better to get the results that I want? And then while I was just thinking about it, I was like, oh, I haven't checked it for like a week.
And you're okay with it.
I was like, and then when I was like, oh, what if nothing happens? And then I was like, oh, then it's okay. And then in that moment, I was like, wow.
It's like I hit the spot
I
now.
hit the spot. I was like, I don't know what part of adulthood I reached, but I feel like it's so good because I just think like my peace is, it's not like the peace was ever gone. Because sometimes we just give it away. We give it away to the situation. So
true.
I just feel like I'm more at peace. There's nothing that I feel like can take my joy. Like, it's not like there's nothing happening in my life. But whenever like I meet people and they're like, oh, you look very happy. And I'm like, I'm really happy. It's not like there's nothing happening, but I'm just like, God has everything under control and I don't need to carry any weight. Like any weight.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
But then, so we have these questions from Podstar. I put one in front of everyone.
Okay.
So it's tied in with the family podcast theme and everything. So the card in front of you, you're going to ask Sheena. And then Sheena's card, you're going to ask me. And then I'm going to ask Celyn. Okay. So whatever question you have, the person is going to answer to you like that. It's like, yeah. So we can start with you, Celyn.
That's okay. Let's start with my question. Are you ready? Okay.
Sounded like moment of truth.
Bring it on.
Thank you, Podster. What area of your life have you gained more confidence in recently?
Wow.
Good. This is really for you.
That's a good question. What area of my life have I gained confidence in lately? I think being confident in my own voice, because I think most of the times we are so bombarded with opinions and things from everything else around us. Like, we do social media a lot. Like, this is a social media generation, and it's so easy to think that is your own opinion, whereas you are being socialized into thinking that something is for you.
Come on.
Yes.
So I think one thing is like I need to make sure that the belief system that I have, the values that I have are of my own and not something that is being fed from everyone else and everything else around us or around me. So I think that like just being confident in my own voice and in my own values and in the things that I truly believe and not letting anything else around me define that for me.
Can I shake your hand?
We don't have a handshake yet. We should make up.
That was a good question.
Good question.
Wow.
And I can relate.
Yeah.
Makes so
I
much
feel like we
sense.
can all relate because it's the it's social media generation and everything. It's beautiful. Like there are really good things that can come out of social media, but
Exactly.
you have to put boundaries on it for yourself. Like it's the same thing with AI. You can use it, but to what extent? So it's like finding your own voice. How do I want to live my life? That's what I always say.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, this person is doing this, but is this the way I want to live my life? Does it apply to my everyday life? You know. So it's just you're looking at yourself.
I remember one thing. I watched a video of one actor. He was on an interview and he was like, I needed to shut down my Instagram
I saw
for
that
good.
too.
And you saw it. And then what he said that because there was a time that he saw Mount Everest and then one person went to Mount Everest and he felt that he did not have the right to see that beautiful view. He should have experienced it in real life. And oftentimes, it's not just with that experience, with everything. Information, opinions, whatever that is, on social media.
Yeah.
And I'm also convicted with that feeling where I'm not worthy of, I should have experienced this in real life.
Sometimes we're in people's kitchen and I'm like, am I supposed to be seeing what you're doing in your kitchen? Yeah, exactly.
And it's really good.
Yeah, I feel like it's beautiful, but at the same time, to what extent are we letting these people tell us how to live our lives? Because like I feel like friendships are getting affected, relationships are getting affected.
Day-to-day life.
Because you see someone with 100 roses and you're like, my boyfriend must get me 100 roses. And like, sis, come on now.
Don't start.
Come on now.
Are we gonna go on to the Valentines?
I'm gonna soft launch or I'm gonna big
gonna
launch.
hard launch.
I said big launch. Hard launch this. It's like you yes.
Do it. Yeah.
Your
I
value.
feel like that's a topic on its own.
Literally.
Another day.
Yeah, okay. Sheena,
All right. So thank you, Podster, for this questions. They're so good.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, Courage. Are you ready?
I'm not sure.
Actually, this is good. Describe what you think a day in my life looks like.
Oh, this is so cute.
I feel customized.
Oh my goodness. I feel like, she's kind of like playful, but at the same time very serious with life. So I feel like you're like the 5 a.m. girl.
You're on the right track.
Yeah, the right track. You wake up and you pick your corporate outfit and you have your coffee. No, tea. She doesn't do coffee, guys. She's one of the good ones.
That's true.
Thank you for the correction.
She gets her tea. Oh, wait, there's an additional one.
What is it?
She makes breakfast for hubby. Do you?
The other way around.
Oh, please, this is even better.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is nice. Okay, and then there's devotional time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's devotional time, and then she hops on a bus fast to work, and then she's like, yeah.
Wait, do you have a secret camera in my house?
Maybe I'm watching you.
Should I be afraid?
I want to add this one in. You take a selfie in the elevator at work.
Damn. Girl, you're so good.
Because you're like Gen Z, but you're serious with life. So
Oh, that was so good.
yeah, okay. And then if it's a Friday, she ends the day with Bible study at church. So praise the Lord.
This girl.
She knows your day to day.
This girl.
She knows your
I'm
schedule.
watching you.
Wow, that was literally to the T.
Oh wow.
In this
Look at
day
that.
and age's word, that was to the
To
T.
the T.
So good.
Chef's kiss.
Real friend.
Literally, as a about to say, I was like, wow, get your friends that know your day to
Yes,
day.
guys. Yes. Okay, so this question is for Celyn. Okay, from your
I should be answering this, right?
yeah, I think so. So, from your perspective, what is something that I do? Wait, okay, I'm gonna read it again.
Again.
From your perspective, what is something I do that seems effortless? Oh wow!
Do you want me to elaborate?
No.
Courage, I've known you for quite some time now,
Oh,
and
let's not cry. I feel like we're gonna cry.
There's no tissue on the table.
Keep it short and sweet.
yeah, I think your love for people, you being a people person, and it's so natural. It comes to a point where sometimes I'm in my house and I think, how does this girl do this for everyone? I couldn't even carry myself some days, and you carry people with you for most of the time that I know you.
That's very true. And I think even for your friend groups can tell how you're so selfless with the things that you do. You offer help. I remember even just a little bit on my wedding day, this girl did a whole thing, like
Yeah.
from putting everything together, making
That's
sure
true.
people are there on time and the thing starts on time. I couldn't have imagined
Exactly.
a day without you doing all of that. So we're so grateful that you have so much love for your
I
friends.
love you guys.
We love you.
We love you. We love you.
This is so. I don't know. I feel like this is one area of my life where I feel like I struggle with a lot. You know, because I really love people. At the same time, I feel like they push me too much. But at the same time, I'm just like, I always come back to God and I just be like, okay, if this is what you've put in front of me, I want to do it well and I want to love people well.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know, like, I think maybe culturally too, it plays a part in it. Like for me, like the people you have in your life, that's your wealth. And they are your family. There's like, this is what we have, like
Yeah.
each other,
Makes
our
sense.
connection and everything. So if we don't cherish that, I don't know what we're doing here.
Makes so much
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
That's really true.
Yeah.
Thank God for you.
Thank you guys.
I have a question
Good
though.
for you guys.
And,
Yes.
and follow up on that. I'm just curious. This is your podcast.
tables have
Allow me.
turned.
But did you have that self-awareness, or there was a time that you didn't know that you're that person until someone told you that you're that person, or there's just awakening in you that, oh, I'm good with this and I love doing this actually?
I think I didn't know. It's just something that I just grew up doing. I like putting people together, like connecting people. Like I probably know someone who needs something. Exactly.
Nice.
So
Yeah, it's
So
a
f-
gift.
yeah. So for me,
Okay.
I feel like I was just doing it until maybe a few people started being like, you should maybe work on this a little bit more. I think you're good at this. I think you're. So that's when I feel like I noticed it. But when it comes to like, I think people that I call community and friends, for me, I always just have this thought that I don't want to be that person that if I hear someone's thing and I'm like, I pray for you. I don't like that.
I think I get what you mean with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think maybe it became a habit. So I just, what do you need? Like even if it, because I always feel like we
Yeah.
can do something. Like,
Yeah.
if it's a little
Even
bit,
if it's a little
intention.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Be
yeah.
intentional
So
with people.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
For asking.
Aw, we didn't cry. Yay.
I did my best to hold it back.
Okay, so but since we're talking about like singleness and marriage and friendships and all these things, we're gonna start off on a really good note.
Okay.
So what are some things that you are grateful for when it comes to these areas of your life? Like I know you're married, so you can talk about that, or you can add whatever, friendships or just everyday life. What are some things that you're grateful for when it comes to these areas of your life?
I think Sheena has a lot to say, so I just I'll start.
Whoa. She's like, Sheena, you
Because
go.
she's gonna be like from singleness, then transition, and then
Yeah, I was gonna say like, wait, how do I dissect this answer? Do I speak on community, friendships, and then marriage and all
you can speak on
together?
which one feels right for you right now.
yeah.
I think I can tie everything in just tackling everything together, and I'll find the words for it. I think the one thing that community, friendships, and even my husband, they've given me is a place where I can show up as myself despite whatever season that I'm in. And that has become so real for me because I was like, from the oldest friendships that I have, they've seen me go through secondary school, they've seen me go through uni, they've seen me come to Dubai, they've seen me get engaged, get married. So it's like, and even in that loss, it's not just the highs. It was like so many hard things that have happened in my life, and they've still carried me. And the fact that they've seen me through so many things, and it's like they still hold you, and they still consider you someone that they can be with, and someone they can love on. It has just made me, when it's like after a long day, you're like, like that kind of feeling where you can just rest.
Yeah.
So I think my friendships and my community and my husband have given me that platform where I can just be me without having to be perfect and to be put together and to be ha-haing all the time. And they'll be like, it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
We got you. So that's one thing. And the other thing that I can speak to is that it has also given me a place where I can serve. Because I think when we speak about friendships, relationships, just in general, thinking about how much can I take, how much can I absorb from this person, what benefits me in these things. But it's like, no, what can I add to everyone else around me? What can I add to my friends? What can I add to my community? How can I serve my husband? So it's like you're also thinking about, yes, those people have been there for you, but what can you do as a person to also be there for them? Because when you're just a taker, like people start noticing that this girl doesn't show up for the things that that are important in other people's lives. Or even if it's your husband, like he's always the one that like cooks for you, takes care of you, and you're just there seated. It's like people get tired, So just having that at the back of your head to say, yes, God has blessed us with all of these things, but at the same time, we're required to also do something to serve other people, to love other people. So yeah, I'd say it has given me a place where I can also support my friends, serve my friends, and love my friends. So yeah, those are the good.
I love that.
I know.
I've forgotten the question now.
So the question is, what are some things you're grateful for in
This
your
season.
friendships and relationships?
It's so good, Sheena. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think to add to what she said, it's true that when you have this relationship with people, no matter what it is, friendship, your spouse, even some acquaintances or people that you meet along the way, like you have that space where you don't just tell them, you actually act on it. Right? Isn't that what love is, or like what relationship is?
Yeah.
Action.
It's a build up of those moments where you actually make them feel that you love them. And in the past, I struggled with that because I grew up in a family and a community where we always say I love you to each other. Yes, there are actions. I know that from my family, we have that. But I know I've always been the type where I don't know. I've received it so much more than the act on doing that, and I'm even learning that to show up for people, to serve people, and to grow that, because relationship, I understand that it's a buildup of those moments.
Yeah.
Even just attending their weddings, being there for their birthday,
Baby
Yes.
showers.
baby showers.
Well,
It's one thing. It's nice that you're a part of it, and having opportunity sometimes to actually be an organizer or really putting your hand on it.
Yeah.
That's actually also another thing, a big thing for me, of showing that, and sometimes some people, they don't require us to give everything. They just require the
what
what you can give at the moment.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
If you don't have the means to be there physically, you
can
can
do something
do
else.
something else. Like the digital age and everything. There's always a way. If you love person, there's always a way.
always
Yeah.
a way.
You always
It's the intention.
Yes.
The intention creates the action.
exactly. And if they're not doing that, then that's the answer.
Yeah.
For that relationship. Well, well, yes, that's part of what I'm learning as well. That what I love about our friendship, for example, is we just be honest. You just be honest what you can give and what you cannot give. It comes with
Yeah.
your boundaries as well. And what so we have experiences recently, but I appreciate you guys so much.
Well,
I'm not gonna say the details, but I found a space here where, oh, this is love.
yeah.
This is Gurge, you, and even Marian, you girls showing that this is love. You don't have to be there if you feel that you're not in the mood, or you have reason to not be there. Or
Yeah.
sometimes you don't even have to have reason.
Yeah, literally.
There's no reason.
Yeah, and we'll be like, girl, we're cool.
We're cool.
Yeah,
It's okay. And I've never had that before. I've never had that before. And having that from you guys, I felt love, and I'm willing to go above and beyond in this friendship as well, and with other people, because I've
Yeah.
received that.
Exactly.
That's true.
I love when you said, because I've received that, because like I have this notion with when I give to someone, I never think about like, are they giving me back, whether it's money, whether it's my time, or whatever it is. Like you just do it out of the abundance of your heart. And usually it's not only because you've seen someone else do it for you, but it's like giving and like showing up for people. It's like a
Yes.
ripple effect.
Yeah.
Someone else did it to me, I'm doing it to you. You don't have to repay me. Go ahead and do it to someone else. Like
Yeah.
it's that's the cycle of like love and all the things. So it's really beautiful. And I think like I really love what you guys shared. Because I've just been really reflecting. I remember when the year was ending and we were talking about what we were grateful for. And I was like, I'm grateful for you guys. I'm really grateful for you guys. And I really felt like 2025 for me was one very good year. It was a very hard year, but it was also a very, very good year. And I think I walked away from the year, and even like up until this year, a few weeks ago, I had like this good news. And I was sharing it with these girls that I met at the middle of, I think, last year, at the middle. So I've not known them for that long.
Yeah.
But it was just like, because usually I'd want to wait and see how the thing actualizes before I say anything. But somehow it happened that we just said it. But then the thing is, the reaction that I got from everyone who like, it's like when this one heard and then they were like, oh my God, turn and everyone was just coming. They were so happy for me. Someone was jumping, the other one was shouting, the other one was recording the whole thing. And all of them in my mind, like when I went home, I actually told myself, I was like, I was too surprised by their reaction. And then I was like, you need to get better friends. But aside from that, I have good friends. But it surprised me to see other people that happy for me.
Yeah.
And I think in a way it blessed my heart. Like you said, those are some things you've not really experienced. So
Yeah.
when you experience it, you're like, oh, this actually exists. There's something on this other side of heaven.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like right now this is just where I am in life. I tell people like, there's so much good stuff out there.
Yeah.
If that
I always
relationship
say
is
that.
not working,
Yes.
please. If the friendship is not working, please. If the work is not working,
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
Because actually there's so much good. There are
Yeah.
good, healthy friendships, good,
Yeah.
healthy relationships.
Yeah.
There's so much good out there, but we stop ourselves from experiencing it because we're used to a particular thing.
Ooh,
Or we
that's a
think
word.
that this is how it's supposed to go. Or it's not like that. Like
Yes.
love is so beautiful.
Yes.
You know.
Exactly.
So yeah. I'm
so-
sorry. I
that's so
preached.
good.
But that's a
That's
good
so
word though. That's
Yeah.
so important. And I love that you also mentioned about like relationships, because I have my own friendships that I'm dealing with, people that I come to me, and maybe they come to me because they think I'm married and I have better advice.
Now you're like a marriage counselor, like Sheena the marriage
Girl, I'm
counselor.
like, I'm a baby wife. It's only been like what, 3 months, but I still appreciate that they come to me. But the thing about it is I've seen how people find it so hard to leave bad relationships because they think that's all there is.
Yeah.
And I can relate to that because I've experienced that. There are
Yeah.
certain points in my life where I'm like, I know if I leave this either friendship or relationship, it's like I'm gonna be lonely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start the process all over again, getting to know someone, getting to know what favorite color they
Especially
have.
like getting to know someone
Yeah,
part.
because that seems like a
hard work.
longer process for us to get to the
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
things. But I love how you say that there's so much good out there. And if you have the patience and you have the support and the courage to actually step out and be like, no, I will wait for that good thing, is when we experience so much good, so much beauty, because there is beauty out there.
is.
So yeah,
There
that's
is,
good.
and there is a lot of like for me. So I'm not married yet, but
Yes.
I think I could speak into like relationships
Yeah.
and friendships.
Yeah.
So if there's one thing that I know that I've seen God consistently do, because I'm gonna be airing myself out here, but then I think I always told God, like I was like, God, I don't want a traumatizing relationship experience or dating experience or whatever it is. And dating in Dubai is also weird.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, I don't want to be traumatized by anyone's son.
Yeah.
If I'm going to say yes to a date, if I'm going to say yes to anything, please let me leave well.
No one
the way I
wants you to
went there.
define what traumatizes.
Yeah, I don't want to be traumatized. And if I
True.
like, I've consistently prayed that prayer. And if I'm being honest, I was telling someone, like my mentor the other day, about the same thing, and I was like, every single time that I've said yes, maybe to a date or something like that, I think I come back feeling like, okay, God, I see what you're doing, because He's like, what you want is actually there.
Yeah.
It's actually available.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a kind guy. There is
Yes.
an emotionally intelligent guy. There's
Yes.
a guy who like puts you like he was
Okay.
like, there is that.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
available.
Yes.
So
Okay.
for me, that's what I've always just experienced. Like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. You know, maybe there's something that I was like, okay, maybe I cannot compromise on this. But then there was like 99% of like this is
This
actually existing.
Yes.
You know, so yeah.
I love what the both of you said. It's like I can relate to most part of it, and also to add to that, a few of the things that I'm learning as well, because I'm in that period. Everyone, I feel they're on their waiting season. It can be in your marriage. There's a waiting season
Yes.
for that as well.
Yeah.
So when you're single, when I'm in the waiting season of being single, I actually appreciate it. Like what you said, Nina, about just let yourself experience the new thing.
Yes.
It will take a lot of work, yes. And I remember an advice that I kind of acquired, that it doesn't have to be so much. Sometimes it's just simple as getting up in your bed, stretching your hand, just fixing your bed, getting your coffee, enjoying your day. That's it.
Yeah.
And then your nervous system will just recognize that, oh, this is new. This is one source of dopamine hit, and then again another day add something to that.
Yeah.
And then add more, and then it will just keep adding up.
Yeah.
And then you'll just look back and you'll think back, oh, I've come this far. It's been
far.
this
Exactly.
this week, this month, and all that. It doesn't have to be big. That's first. And then second is, now that I'm here in that season where I don't have to think about the past or think about the future. You have to think about the future, but not really. You just have to take care of the present, of
Yeah.
where you are now at the moment. Because God is gracious.
Yes.
You don't have to be super overwhelmed. He knows what you're going through. He
Yes.
knows where you are.
Yeah.
You should be kind to yourself as well.
Yeah.
Right? And I believe that you have to have that love and space for yourself so that you can give it to others too.
Come on.
It's never gonna be like you just go there and you know that you're running on fumes. You won't be able to be effective in what you do personally and for other people.
Yeah.
So you should be gracious to yourself.
Yeah.
And what I realize is it's actually really good that you don't have to think so much, because you now can think of so much as well. You get what I mean?
I do, like there's an in between there.
It's like there are a lot of things that you can think about that actually matters.
Yeah.
And you no longer think about a lot of things that doesn't matter.
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I
You
have
free
all, like,
space.
I really get what she's trying
Yeah.
to say.
You know what
I mean?
Because like I feel like lately someone said the same thing to me the other day, and she was like, "How are you?" And I'm like, "I'm good."
Yeah.
And she was like, "You've been saying that a lot lately." I was like, "Actually, I'm good. I'm okay." Because like in many ways, like how should I put it? Because
Yeah.
I do feel like when people are not seeing you as much, they
Yeah.
think something drastic is going on with you
Exactly.
and whatever. But I'm like, actually, I'm having the best time of my life.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not worrying about the things that I'm not supposed to worry
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that just really believes that whatever is coming, God is gonna take me through it. And I'm just really trying to enjoy my everyday life.
Yes.
I mean, it's already hard enough as it is.
Just showing
Right?
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just trying to
showing up,
show up
facing
every
the day.
day.
Yeah.
So it puts you in a very good mental state. Like I realize like there's a lot of that mental weight and energy that it just
Yes.
goes away, and you're like so much more lighter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To just
that.
appreciate your season.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm trying to say.
And
Whatever
I think
season.
one thing that I really love that you said that I wanted to add on when you said about knowing yourself.
Yeah.
And okay, so I'm gonna tie this in with like dating, because for me it's applied to dating and friendships.
Okay.
So it's in a way where like if I go on a date with someone and then I'm like, because now I know myself so well,
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, this is not what I want. This is
Yeah.
not what I'm looking for.
There's
Yeah.
that as well.
And
yeah.
there's so much courage for me to walk away from it. It's not like,
Yes.
oh, I'm never gonna meet this kind of guy anymore, 6 foot, whatever. Like, so it's not like, so I would be like, I really like this person, I really like their personality, everything is good, but then our values don't align here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna. So it makes it so easy for me, and also with friendships, even with my job, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yes.
Like it's not part of my scope of work.
so
Like
good.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
With friendships too, I'm like, well,
That's so good.
this is how you're moving right now. Okay, sis. God bless you.
It's really
No,
good.
because actually,
Grace and peace.
grace and peace. I always tell myself,
no
like,
hard feelings.
no hard feelings. I'm like, especially maybe it's like with people that I haven't known for that long.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have really good, healthy friendships. People that I've
Yeah.
known, like we've known them from school.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I am loved well. If this is
Yeah.
how you're gonna do it, please, thank
Exactly.
you. Yeah.
That's right.
And sometimes you don't even have to be very obvious about it.
Yeah.
You just let yourself, you breathe and you just walk away from it.
Yeah.
And you're okay with that. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be massive.
Or drastic or
Yes,
dramatic.
This ties in so well with a little game question that I want to ask you guys.
Oh, we have that. We didn't know that.
It's supposed to be a surprise. So, but it's like a little segue into other parts of this whole conversation we're having.
Well, okay.
So, but it's a really easy game. So it's a
Okay.
would you rather game.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. So I have just 4 questions, guys. It's not math. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
So any of you can answer, but yeah, I would love to hear your opinion. Both of you.
Sure.
So would you rather be okay, wait, I'll find it again. Yes, that's it. So
Take your
would you
time.
rather post your partner early or keep your relationship private until it's permanent?
Oh.
Would you rather, and why?
I mean, I posted my okay.
Tell us your journey then.
My journey is only people that were present in my community knew about our relationship. Online, no, there wasn't anything of that. I think people online knew when I got proposed to.
Oh.
So people were like, what?
Like, where was it mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like that. Like it was very much present with the people that were around us, church, family, and stuff like that. But when it came to online, like I kept it up until, we tied the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm literally the second one. So someone who would rather have it more permanent
Before posting.
before posting.
Okay. And what about you, Celyn?
I'm still thinking.
I love that. I'm still thinking.
Because I seriously don't know yet. But in my experiences in the past, I'm always a believer of privacy, especially with the major things, major stuff. Because what people know, they
Yeah.
They
can
can destroy.
destroy or make something out of it, and at times it kind of ruins some things as well. When people has that power, you've given public have that
Yeah.
power, but also I'm speaking based on experience. There's also a downside to it because you should be there's that sort of celebration when you have that person in your life. So there's that acknowledgement that I have this person. So I'm like in the in between.
Yeah.
But so do we empathize with the people who soft launch? Do we? Because they want to celebrate, but they don't want to put it all out there like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So maybe we empathize with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
We can.
Yeah.
we can.
We always. This is what I think. What I would want to live up for the rest of my life. Always give people the leeway or the
Yes.
benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Because we don't know how they think, what they've been through,
Yeah.
what are they in right now. We give it to them. If
Yeah.
that's
If
where they are
that's for
happy,
Yeah.
give it to them.
Usually I used to always answer this question as in, I don't know what I would do. Because I'd be crazy
Yeah.
sometimes. So,
Yeah.
so I'm
and you
just
can
like,
change your mind.
yeah, I could change my mind. So I think a few years ago that I've been like, whatever happens, maybe I'll be in a really good mood so I can just share.
Yeah, sure.
But I think now, the wise me, the
The better version.
the wiser me who
Yes.
doesn't play a lot, I
Okay.
think I would agree with you and also agree with you.
Yeah.
I would want to probably take my time with it.
Yeah.
But then close friends, mentors, I think I would want them to know because I want to see him in community and how he relates to
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
So, but then I think with what I've experienced online, nah, I'm not doing it. Online is evil sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that also brings the thing of like privacy and secrecy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you're saying that at least for your community, it's not a secret.
Yes.
But for everyone else that is not as close to you, it can be something that is
Yeah.
just private. Like
Yeah.
I'll share when I can. But for the people that mean a lot to
Yeah.
you, at least they know.
Yeah,
So
and let's allow
be
people
both.
to do what they want to do. If someone wants to
Yeah.
post their relationship, go ahead, sweetheart.
That's
And if
true.
you don't want to, it's
true,
fine.
That's also
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So the next one is: would you rather stay single longer and wait for the right person, or settle sooner to avoid being alone?
What? How will she answer?
No, I
She
can
has
answer.
something to say with this.
No, I can
before.
answer that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Wait.
yeah. Come on.
Just wait, right?
Wait. Like, there's so much good. Like we've said earlier, there's so much good out there. And if you have not yet found that good, wait. Because after the curtains are closed, the wedding is done, and people finish the celebration, you're gonna have to stay with this person.
I know.
You're gonna. It's just you and them, and it's gonna be not the highlights always. It's the mundane things that you do every day. And if you do not love, like, or even enjoy this person's company, it's gonna be so hard for you
Keep
to
talking.
have a healthy marriage, to have it. And marriages, beautiful marriages, I believe, but this is personal, are built on good friendships with your partner. Like, you have to be a good friend to your partner. So if it takes you however long to find a good person, please, by me on this side of marriage, I'm asking the single people,
Come
that
on.
wait.
That's so
Wait.
good.
Actually, yes.
Thank
we
you
could
for-
also still close and go home right now.
That's really good. That's a good
Yeah.
reminder because for those that have been in a relationship and then it didn't work out, and those that have been single all their life and they're just waiting for that person, and coming from a person that actually is not single anymore,
Yeah.
that coming from you, Nina, it there's just some weight into that. Thank
Yeah.
you for saying that.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to wait.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes, and it's even harder when you know that in yourself, Lord, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I am. At some point, I feel that
Yeah.
I am ready. And then sometimes as well, there will be a tendency that one person will show some affection.
Yeah.
But it's also important to hold your horses, just to wait. Just keep waiting
Yeah.
until, I don't know, maybe we have a next question where, how do you know when the waiting season is done?
I think if there's one thing that I feel like I could speak into, that is you will know when it's the right person. You know how those scholars, because I call everyone who's older than me now scholar. You know how those old people are like, you just know. I feel like you
Yeah.
really just
Yeah,
know.
you really
the same
just
way
know.
you just know that this is not it.
Yeah.
Like there's just this feeling and you're
Yeah.
just like, this is my person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just know.
That's true.
Yeah. But then I
that
really
is
agree
true.
with what you say, because you're gonna actually see
Just
that
wait.
person 24/7.
Yeah.
So you need to
Yeah.
actually even like the person, not even talk about love, just at least like them first.
Like their company.
Being friends with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being friends with them. Yeah.
So the next one is: would you rather have one or two very deep friendships, or a big circle that's fun but not very close?
Girl, you know my answer.
So actually, these questions came from like data from what people are searching online right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you guys are probably answering some people's questions.
Yeah,
cool.
that's so good. You want to start with that?
And what's the question again?
Would you
have
rather
to
have
answer
one
correctly.
or two very deep friendships, or a big circle that's fun but not very close?
Okay, because I'm an extrovert growing up. There's a time where I needed to be with people to be myself. But I've always had people not that big, not that small. I'm not even there yet with the one or two. I have 4 or 5 people that I'm still close with. I've met them college and high school. I'm still close with them. And if going like right now where I am in life, 1 or 2 literally, I'm okay with that. Having them gone through life with them, they've seen me in everything. Sometimes if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
they'll be the first
Yeah.
person to tell me that I'm wrong, but they would still love you and show up for you
Yeah.
against other people. Like you know what I mean? They're ready to fight your fight for you. I'd rather have that quality of friendship, and you can talk about anything and everything. This is something that I realized I always heard that with others, but I never really experienced that until I'm in this part of my life where, and especially in Dubai where everyone's in transit all the time,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are here for the obvious reasons that we already know. And this is something that I realized as well. Yes, I have those people that I am close to, 1 or 2, 3 or 5. But it's also nice to be open with new friendships, even if you don't do life from when you were younger,
Yeah,
you did
yeah.
life when you were younger, or when you were you had to go through stuff together all throughout the years. Because I've met people in Dubai where they are already these people that have gone through life. And it happened that when we met, our chapters and our seasons, we kind of like connect. And there's no judgment in that. We don't even have to go through what you went through or what Courage went through, what I went through. You can start from there. That can be as well. It was a hard pill for me to swallow before because I always thought that I have to experience life with you before I call you. You know, but it can also be that.
Yeah.
Because it's also hard to keep up with old friendships, especially if they're away.
It's hard.
It's hard. And God is just gracious to give us people that have already been in the journey, you know, and just go through life together. And from there, you still experience things together. We have still experienced things together.
That's
and
true.
you grow from there. You don't have to like dig on, you know, what happened in my past or your past or whatever that is.
Okay.
It's okay. That's also fine.
Yeah.
But still going back to the question, I would still choose quality friendships. Like,
Yes.
and usually quality friendships, you have to filter it down. I don't know if anyone experienced a whole bunch of friends that are quality ones. I don't know with you guys if you've experienced it. It's like,
Actually, I feel like for me, I didn't know they were quality until I experienced really bad ones. So I feel like from the time that I experienced a few really unhealthy relationships, I started valuing my friends from like college that have known me so much, and then all of us are changing. We've changed so much over time, but somehow there's been just this adjustment. We just adjust to each other. Oh, you're married now? Okay, I adjust a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, she's moving, or she's getting this promotion. Like we just adjust, and then we celebrate each other so much. So I feel like I didn't know they were that quality until I started experiencing a lot of unhealthy Christian friendships. So I'm putting the Christian part there because I just think sometimes we think we live in rainbows and sunshine over here.
I don't judge your courage because these are statements where we come from experience.
Yeah, and people don't talk about it a lot. People
true.
don't.
It's not just because we've seen it, but we've experienced it. Right?
Real experiences. Because other people, it's like delusional. Like, no, this is real.
It's like, well, so because I used to be one of those people because I'm like, I was extrovert I was introvert, then I became extrovert in my early 20s.
And then you're like, nah.
And then now I think I'm hibernating again, but I feel like I've understood my personalities properly now. But then my early 20s was like, I just like, oh, you're a Christian.
Yes, and everyone's good. Everyone's automatically, you know.
I wasn't thinking a lot about my life, but then I think you learn as you go.
Yeah.
So you start filtering and you start, maybe that wasn't a good way for someone to treat you. And then so you just start learning as you go.
I love what you said.
Yeah.
So you're a firm believer now of like 2 or 3 people, like core friends.
And also like scientifically, we are not, as human beings, we cannot, because see, even the Bible says it, a friend sticks as close as a sibling, as a brother. And for you to actually invest in a brotherly relationship and all those things, you need time, you need effort. You cannot possibly do that with 50 people. It's not possible. So
that's true.
Science,
it's so
5 or 6
impossible.
people, that's what science is.
Yeah.
5 or 6 people, you can invest in them as they invest in you. And then you have acquaintances. You go to work, you see this person. You go to church
okay
maybe
with
once
them.
every Sunday, you see this person. Community, big one. So there are these segments or
categories.
And I think that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
See, don't let anyone guilt you to thinking it's not okay. I feel, you know, like what she said about social media, I think we're doing too much these days. It's okay. Like compartmentalize it. Come on.
Yes.
That was a word.
Yes, that was a word. Like put them in little boxes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
With friendship, yes, and even with dating.
Yeah.
This person is on the friend box. This person is on the
I'm
potential
so
box.
sorry.
Potential box.
But like what I mean is we do that with our life.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. And and going back to like what you said that 10, 20, 30, 50 people, it's hard to keep up with them.
Yeah.
It's
and
not
it's
possible.
okay. Yes, and it's okay to be okay with that. You're not everyone's cup of tea, as what they say, right?
Yeah.
And it's okay to not be everyone's cup of tea. You just have to be
That's
okay with
true.
that.
I actually agree with all of you guys. I think growing up, I've always been a person who always had 2 friends. I think I've adapted this. Maybe that time I didn't think it was saying quality over quantity, but I've always been to myself. And when I find people that I can vibe with, I'll just stick to those people and not really try to explore more. So it's always been a 2-3 people kind of vibe. But I think also I love what you said when it comes to like being open to having new experiences. And I think that was more pronounced when I came here in Dubai. Was there's such a loneliness you can feel if you're just doing life by yourself.
Yeah.
So you need people, you need community, and it's never gonna be the people that are back home that you just text and that you call that community.
Yeah.
Like you need physical community.
Yeah.
Like even just thinking about like having a wedding here in Dubai, how would that been possible if I didn't have all of you guys? If I didn't go out to Courage's Bible study that one December morning afternoon actually. So but it took courage for me to do that, and later on that's when other friendships like meeting you and meeting Mary and all of these other things, like you have to be open enough to be like, okay, I don't have my physical with the ones that I've been there for 10-15 years, but I can invest in the quality people that I think we align in our values, we align in the way that we do life, and we support and we respect one another. And I think it's really important what you say. So but we're still sticking to the few and not
And not do too much.
we're not doing too much. Not too much now.
Actually, I think I heard someone say this, and I totally agree with. We are called to be kind to everyone, to
Yes.
the waiter, to the driver.
Yeah.
Like just because they're not my friend, I'm gonna be like, oh no, you're not. So we are. So it's not like if I have my close friends, everyone is like out of the box and everything. So I think sometimes people do confuse that, like you being friendly with like being your actual friend. Like don't expect me to be mean to someone, you know, just walking through just because they're not my friend. So I think there should be a balance with that. Like you're supposed to be friendly with everyone. That's even how you spark some curiosity and have conversations with people. And it starts like that. And then you have friendships. So the last one, the last one is, would you rather outgrow a friendship quietly or have an honest conversation even if it's uncomfortable? She's smiling. I think Celyn wants to go first.
That's a tricky one. Where are you getting this question?
It's social media. Like literally, I was so surprised. This is what people are like looking for. They want answers to these things.
Because you get, now that I'm at the point where I want to get serious with how I answer my questions, my own questions in life. Because the way you answer your own questionings, that's how you make decision.
True.
So it depends. If I value the person so much and I feel that I really have to, because the first question is, in some occasions, yes, give up and just move away. If that's what it takes.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear the word give up, like it just sparks something in my mind.
Yeah, tell me after you say this. And the second part is, I feel that if it's someone that I'm close with and someone that I really care about, I've already built friendships with, we've been there for each other through highs and lows, time, everything's there, you know, and it's, because when, you know what happens when you actually sit down and have the hard conversation with a person, you iron each other. It's like, everything I say, I'm responsible of that. And everything that I don't say, I'm also responsible of that. So no matter how hard the conversation is going to be, with this person, if I care about this person or this person is special for me, I would go down that road before walking away or like giving up, you know? And even with, not just with friendships, but when you're dating a person, it's, if it's, have the hard conversations, be so okay with saying what you feel, but of course with gentleness and love. I've learned this the hard way, because there were many times that I wasn't as well with the people that I love, but at the very least possible way that it's not that heavy or hurtful or too dramatic. Especially with guys, I feel they can't take too much drama sometimes.
They just like give up midway.
But there's no shame in that. If you're a woman and you're comfortable, that's also fine. This is what I learned, and if you walk away and it's not resolved, that's also okay. That's also fine. At least you did something.
I always used to say, before you break, before you leave a friendship, you should have tried every possible means. For me, that's how I would say, because I used to be like one of those people who hold on to people a lot. And now I'm learning to hold people more loosely, because I do believe that sometimes people are there for a season, maybe it's for longer, maybe it's for shorter. It's fine. I will not stick to you like a glue. So I'm also learning that, but at the same time, just like giving space for what for whatever has to happen should happen. But I want to try my best. Like I probably called you, try to explain, or we try to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work out, then it's fine. I know I tried.
Yes.
Especially for the ones that I care about, like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there are some that actually I feel like they just fizzle out quietly.
Yeah.
You don't, no drama,
No
nothing.
drama.
You don't need to do
Yeah.
anything. You just, and you guys even see each other like, hi.
Hi.
No, there's no
Yeah.
hard feelings, nothing.
Yeah.
And if like you have proof already
Yeah.
that person went through that and nothing happened, it's just, don't waste your bullets. On,
And then
you
there's
know.
some that will give you so much heartache and headache, and you're like, oh my goodness. Yeah. But then Sheena, for you.
Wow. Actually, that's such a good question. I love both perspectives because I think in my own journey with friendships, I admit that there were times I should have had conversations with people, but because I'm also a person who doesn't like confrontation. So I'm learning because you need to learn this, especially in marriage or any other relationship that you value and you deem to be important. So growing up, it wasn't a thing because I was like, you can easily just, not text and, survive out of that. But then now as you grow up, you realize that no, you cannot do that. You cannot just ghost people. Actually, someone was asking, I don't know where I was watching, it's like, is ghosting a sin? And someone, they were like, yeah. They were like, yeah.
Actually, I think it is. I think it is because it leaves like an emotional impact on people.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
And it always leaves people wondering, what did I do?
Yeah.
Especially if like the friendship
them
was
hanging.
actually valuable.
Yeah.
Yes,
like you guys have talked about, like fight for the friendships that matter to you. So if you just ghost them, it's like it's not good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think in my own journey of just learning how to have hard conversations, because at the root of it, it's that like you're avoiding, or I'm avoiding having a hard conversation with someone because obviously I still want to tiptoe and be good and all of these things.
Yeah.
But I then realized that you're also not loving people if you're not teaching them how to respect you, to love you, and to show up for
Come
you.
on.
So you're also doing them a disservice because they don't know how they can show up for you. And you're just going quietly when that could have been a relationship that could have grown if you had that conversation and the person understood, like, oh, actually, I didn't know that this is how you want me to show up for you or to speak to you or to love you.
Come on.
So let's give people this. I'm saying this to myself as well. I'm saying, I promise you, I need this more than
anyone. I think we all always need reminders of this. And honestly, like, what is it? How old are you?
Oh, I'm 26.
Trust me, by 28, 29, you'll be a pro at this.
Okay.
Literally, you're uncomfortable for the first 6 seconds, and then after that, it's normal. And you will feel uncomfortable every time because you care about that relationship.
Yeah.
Every time you're anxious about doing anything, like I get this. Whenever I have to speak, I'm anxious a little bit, but it's because I care and I want to get it right and I want everything to be okay.
Yeah.
So you actually care, and that's why you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But because you care, you have to do that thing so that relationship can stay. But at the same time, for me, like, I think I've gotten too comfortable having uncomfortable conversations.
Wow.
Because, like, I feel like it's the cause of a lot of things when we don't actually communicate. Like you said, if you don't say it, the person will not know how to love you properly. So, like, you don't actually help people show up for you better when you don't tell them what's going on, how you feel, how this made you feel, or whatever it is. And I feel like having hard conversations filter your friendships.
Yeah.
It shows you who can stay and who can go and who has to go.
Yeah.
Because some people, I realize, like, even if they're old, they cannot take a certain level of truth, even if you say it with
that's
love.
true.
Someone's
I've
still
seen
gonna
that
walk away
too.
with offense. So there's just a lot for you to be like, okay, this person doesn't have the emotional capacity to actually walk with me through life,
Yeah.
because we will have issues.
Yeah.
Our heads will clash at some particular
Yeah.
point. So if I cannot say this to you and you be like, okay, can we walk through this? Let me understand where you're coming from. It cannot go anywhere. And then there's somewhere they're like, I'm so sorry, let's talk about this. Or how can I show up better? That's someone with a teachable spirit. That's someone you want in your life.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
That's
it's like having those
Advantages.
conversations.
Yeah.
There
And
are a
these
lot of
advantages,
advantages to it. So at the end of the day, you end up with the quality ones.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, that's so good.
So I know it's February, and I was thinking about what we can actually do for the single girls, because I feel like the single women need help this year. I mean, the people that are taking, they're taking already. They're receiving flowers and whatnot. So, but then I think we mentioned it before.
Yes.
So how does it look like? You've also gone through this, so you can still speak into it. So as a single woman, like you're in the waiting, what would you say would be some of the things that you could be cultivating? Not just to prepare you for marriage, but also to help you live in your life. Because sometimes, like she said, we spend our entire lives just waiting. When am I gonna give birth? Okay, when are they gonna get out of the house? Or we're always waiting for something, and at the end of the day, we miss out on our lives. And I think a lot of single women are missing out on their lives because they're just waiting for that man to come and
rescue them.
Yeah.
guys.
They rescue
we can do
them under their
better.
Knight in shining armor.
Yeah. So, from your experiences and you just living through your singleness right now, what are some things that you're doing that you feel like is preparing you for your future and also helping you be more present in your everyday life?
Shall I start?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we move to that transition. I think purpose. I do not want to lose my purpose.
Amen.
That's what I learned from the past. That's what I want to keep learning. I'm learning now. I want to keep learning purpose. It's I feel that when you have purpose, you go out of your way to protect that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It can be when you have a purpose, you learn how to love yourself, to take care of yourself, to be healthy. I have to do this. I have to get up. I have to, do everything I can, find my new normal, get people with me, get a community, get accountability, whatever that takes to protect that purpose. Because you know that you have a goal, you have a purpose. And when a person comes along, it should align to this purpose.
Come on. Yes. Clock it or whatever you're doing now.
May it be dating, a potential spouse, another friendship, whatever comes along. It should magnetize. And even for myself, I speak heavily to myself that I should still remember all throughout. It can change, actually. This is what I learned.
Yeah.
It can be seasonal.
Yeah.
It can be
That is true.
at this point in life, you're aiming for this thing. And it can actually change. So adaptability as well as you get going. But as long as you have the purpose, you have the thing that you keep your eye on.
And what would you say? Okay, so for me, basically, I put purpose in just one category.
Yeah.
Purpose and why we were created.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
in all honesty, at the end of the day, we are just created for God.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
For one thing.
one thing, for Him only, and you're
Yeah.
here to live for Him. And for you to live for Him, you're gonna do things that align with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
For sure.
yeah.
I think for me, what I realized is there are some parts of me. When you're growing up, let's say for example the career that you have to choose, the college that you have to choose when you were about to enter college, it can change. And eventually, once you get deeper in your relationship with God who created you, He changes those things.
Yes.
He changes your desires. And sometimes it can be clear, but you don't know exactly what the next thing is. But it can be one. For me, the one thing is just your relationship with Him. Just keep pursuing that.
Yeah.
And your relationship with Him, it comes with, in some seasons, brokenness. It can be that as well. You protect your brokenness. You do things just to be better. With your relationship with Him and Him coming back as your bridegroom, you kind of have to tweak this part of your view of relationship because you now get into deeper with your relationship with Him. When you get closer to Him, you kind of have this community with you, and then you start serving. And then this is something cool that I realized as well, because what I'm trying to say is, for me, the shift has been from my professional career to something totally different.
Yeah.
It's I've been shifting. I'm kind of letting go of what I know from what I had. The passion that I had, I've been cultivating it. And I don't know, I feel that it's crazy to say. I feel that the closer you get to God, you become more creative, you become more loving, you become more understanding of people, of your service. And I do feel that it's your relationship with Him, and everything else follows.
Yeah. And that's why it's always seek Him first.
Yeah.
So you go after Him, then He adds on to you
That's
whatever
so
needs to be added.
It's so true.
And if something doesn't align, I think in many ways, so I feel like in many ways I'm serious, but I'm not that serious with my life.
I think I get what you mean. Too, at some
I'm
point.
kind of in the middle of it. And growing up from a very young age, I've always had people tell me, oh, you take this thing too seriously, or you're going after this too much, and all these other things. And it's sometimes I think about it, I'm like, what else should I be going after? No, if we really think about it, what should I be going after? Like, what should I be using my time for? Like, time is something that whether we like it or not, we don't get it back.
Yes.
And I will not waste it. I will not use it on things that are not either bringing me closer to God or helping me fulfill the purpose that I'm here for, or, you know. So for me, I think being intentional is not a flaw. It's actually a really good thing. It's a really good thing. Like, be intentional with whether you're serving, and like you said, seasons. In this season, God could be saying this and this. And we also have to never forget that whatever you've learned in the past, it always, you have a way that you use it. You know, in the future, or where you are right now. So, like, nothing is wasted.
Nothing is wasted.
Nothing wasted.
Nothing is really wasted. Even if you feel that nothing's going on, or a lot is going on, or you're in the middle, all of it, it's gonna make sense. It adds sooner or later.
It does.
It's like
in hindsight, every time you're like, I see what you were doing.
It's not just me. Yes, you're confirming.
It's like an aha moment. Like,
you're speaking live. The aha moment. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So Sheena.
Wow, you guys, so much wisdom. Really, I'm sitting back and I'm like,
we're happy because we're older, right?
I wish I had like a note. I wish I had a pad where I'd be like, can I take this down? But I agree with whatever you guys have said. And I think for me, tying on to purpose and relationship with God is identity. I think as a single person, you have to have an identity that's settled within yourself. Because I think this is something that we were talking about with like opinions and social media and all of these things, is we kind of get swayed around if we're not rooted in who we are. So as a single person, I think that's something that we should be cultivating. Like, who am I? What are the things that I like? What are my values? Because if you start adding on people, then it's like, oh, now you start adapting or adopting the way that they do things, and then you lose yourself in the midst of it all because you don't know who you are as a person. So I think take time. In your singleness, there's so much time where you can sit down and take time and get to know who you are. What are your likes? What are your dislikes? What are your values? What are the things that you want in a man? What are the things you don't want in a man? What are your passions? Chase after. And I love how you say that, you know, when people are telling you, oh, you do this too much, and you're like, what else should I be pursuing? Because these are your passions. These are the things that God has placed on your heart. And you want to chase them. You don't want to wait and be like, when the husband comes is when I start chasing them.
Exactly.
That's so ridiculous, you know?
When the husband comes, I'm retiring. What do you mean?
Like, that's ridiculous to say, because it's like, no, God does not, like, purpose doesn't start when you get married. No, purpose starts when we accept Christ. And when we're born in Christ, and then he starts, you know, leading us in the things and the many, many things that he has prepared for his children. So it's not a waiting season where you're just waiting, but it's like, how am I catering? How am I seasoning myself? Because you also have to be a seasoned person, because when that person comes, he also has to add to your life. And what are you adding to their life?
And I'm telling you, men are looking for the women that are adding something. And
exactly.
One of my closest friends just got married, and her husband kept saying the same thing even before they got married and after they got married. Have your life, oh.
Yes.
Go to work, oh. Do your own thing. So you see how you're doing this thing. This is why I love you. Continue doing some of this. So like, he likes to see her busy being in the community, going to work, traveling. He loves it so much. Men are actually looking for resourceful women. Now, I'm not saying that everyone has to be a 9-to-5 and all these things. No. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Some people are actually called to be homemakers.
That's true.
And they do it so well.
That's true.
So whatever you feel like God has called you into, do it and do it well. That's just it.
Don't lose that.
Don't lose that. And the other thing that I think is important as single people is learn forgiveness and learn it fast.
Come on. This is one very hard word.
But that's tricky also, Sheena, I feel.
But
Sorry to cut you.
I feel like I know where she's coming from, because in marriage, it needs to be at your fingertips.
Exactly, but there are things that you only learn when you're already there in the relationship. Well, okay, correct me if I'm wrong.
I understand what you're saying, but I think since we're also talking about community, because even before you get to the part where you live with someone, we live amongst one another. We have friendships. We have community around us. So even God cultivates us
Exactly.
with those people. So it's like
You learn from that.
Exactly. Those are the platforms where we have to start exercising that muscle, of forgiveness.
That's so good.
Because when you get to this other side, I'm telling you, you need
A lot of patience.
you need a lot of
Forgiveness.
patience. You need forgiveness.
Understanding.
Yeah.
Exactly. All of these other things are things that you have to, because you have to understand that, someone who is also imperfect as you is not always going to do right by you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to parts where you don't communicate, or there's so many things to it.
Lapses.
Yeah. Even petty things that you could be annoyed with and stuff like that. There has to be a part in you where you understand the aspect of, I'm not saying forgiveness of cheating. That part is
There are levels to this
another
thing.
thing.
There are levels to this
But
thing.
I'm saying just generally, because
Yeah.
we live among one another, and we're imperfect and all of these things. So you have to be able to have a heart that extends forgiveness, and
that is teachable.
Yes.
And also humble.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like I always have this analogy. I don't know if it's an analogy, but then I call it an analogy where when something happens, and I think I've shared it with Celyn, I'm like, okay, they did this. What did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do? What did
yeah.
I like? Because
Yes.
I feel like that's why we have a lot of people with victim mentality and people villainizing other people. Like you probably had something to say, had something to do, and even if you didn't do something like that, you enabled it in one way or another. You let them do whatever they had to, they wanted to do with you.
Yeah.
And it comes back down to communication.
Yes.
Because we don't. And I don't really blame a lot of people. I feel like our parents' generation, they just bottled everything up.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I'm going to make it through.
Yeah.
I just need to survive.
Yeah.
So, but then we are the
Yes,
generation that we're
that's
like,
true.
not really. I want to talk about these things.
Yes.
I don't just want to live in
We're more
survival
open.
mode. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're more open to like talking about. So I feel like communication with your friendships, like you said, even before you get to marriage.
Start with the
if
people
I cannot
around
tell you,
you.
oh, Celyn, that thing you said to me that day, then
How do you expect? Yeah.
how do we expect
Now,
to?
it gives more clarity in a part where you don't have to actually have a lot of guy-girl relationship. It can be just you're waiting for one person, and then there are things that you can already learn with your friends, with your
Yes.
mentors. You don't have to get better at it by getting more and more relationships. You get what I mean? Because there are those tendencies.
What do we pray about? No, like you should just be praying like, Lord, we are not doing this thing. One man, just send one man. That's it.
For some
That's
people, like
true.
it's an encouragement where you don't have to have more and more relationship to
Yeah.
get better at it.
Yeah,
Just learn it from your community,
Yes.
your friends,
Yeah. Be
with
in
your
community.
parents, with your siblings, with
Exactly.
family. Actually, I'm learning
Yeah.
that as well.
And like I love what you said about waiting, and I think it's a Christian lingo at this point. We throw it around too much, and sometimes I feel like we don't really understand what the single woman is going through. Sometimes,
Yeah.
oh, you're in a waiting season, but I also feel like this thing is very. I don't know. The
What is
married
it?
women are like, oh, you're waiting on the Lord, He's gonna come, and then they are like, oh, I'm so tired of this marriage. But anyways,
Yeah, the back of the head.
yes. But I think I feel like I want to speak into waiting a lot because we just tell the single woman wait on the Lord.
Yeah.
And in a way we are not really putting ourselves in their shoes. It's difficult actually.
Yeah.
You have seasons where it's very difficult.
Yeah.
We go through that, and I think as you get older it becomes a little
Even
bit
more.
more.
Yeah.
So I think if there's one thing, okay, maybe speaking from my own side of life,
Okay.
with regards to the question about like what I'm doing with my singleness and everything, I think I do what a waiter does.
Yeah.
That's what I've always told myself. Like a waiter, like you serve people,
Yeah.
you try to be helpful,
Yeah.
you like do all of the other things. So for me,
Yes.
waiting or being a single looks like me really investing in the things that I'm passionate about
That's right.
and just like really being keen to listening to God. Like, where does He want me to go? What does He want me to do? And really living like He's the Lord of my life and not just my Savior. Because I think we
Yes.
miss out on that part
Yeah.
so many
Yes.
times. I'm like, am I supposed to be here? Like, I can do this, but should I be doing it?
Yeah.
A lot of
He's
those
your
things.
compass.
He's my compass. So yeah. But then we're gonna wrap up the episode. It's been so nice.
Wow, that was so good.
So good. I feel like we could talk forever. But then I want you guys to maybe speak to a single woman out there, or a woman who is married, or someone who's navigating friendships. What is your word of advice to them? And maybe like going throughout the entire year, what is something that you would like to just say randomly based on everything we've talked about?
Nina.
Go ahead.
You want to like you first, Celyn.
I want to have time to
Yeah. She's got a lot to say for sure. For me, I think just keep showing up for yourself and get that strength and courage from him, from God, because he has set that example of what showing up means. For me, I want to tell you that I want to tell myself and encourage myself all the time as well that God did not just say that he loved us, but he actually acted on it by giving, right? And we have to be encouraged by that and just keep going. If you're in your single season where you feel that it's so hard and you just want to jump and have a shortcut, don't. Just stay in there. You can cry, you can crawl, you can do whatever, as long as you know that you need more time, then give yourself time. If you're ready, don't miss the opportunity as well.
Yeah.
When the time comes, make sure that you don't miss the opportunity and have people with you, the journey with you, have community with you, I think.
Well, I think that's so good. We can wrap up.
We can wrap up. We can wrap it up.
Wow. I think more specifically speak to single people, because I know people are like, oh, you're married, you're on the other side, so you don't understand.
Oh God.
But even though I am married now, I've been single for up until the point that I got married, and it is tough. I understand. I've been there. It is, sometimes you cry to God and you be like, God, I'm ready. Where is the next person? Or I don't see anyone around me. Or is it my location that I need to change? Because it almost feels like you have to cultivate it by yourself, or you have to make it happen. But you have to understand that we serve a God that loves us. Like the parts of you that knows that you're God's child and you care so much about, or you desire marriage, he understands that and he sees that, and he actually placed it in you to desire of that. So you think God in his goodness can just give you that and not make a way for that to happen? I don't think that's the God that we serve. So if it's hard, tell him.
Yeah.
If it's painful, tell him. That's actually the best place to be, that God is Jesus is our high priest that resonates with our pain. He actually came down to earth to actually do that very same thing. So you can cry out to God. You can tell him how you feel, no matter how. You don't have to mask it up, and also get people around you that are in the same journey. And people that you actually aspire to, if it's, you have married people around you in your community, get to learn what marriage is all about. Because I feel like most people, we desire of it, but we don't even know how that looks like. We don't even know what it is, the godly marriages or whatever that it is, healthy marriages that you want to have mentors and people that you say, oh no, I want that. Then you can be able to ask, oh, how do you guys do this? Oh, what is it that I need to do? And all of these other things. So get mentorship, read on these things, get to know yourself, continue to get to know yourself, and also surround yourself with single communities where you can be able to share with each other the burdens and the things that you're going through, so that it doesn't feel like it's an isolated experience. Because I think it gets hard when you feel like, oh, I'm the only person that's going through this. But like, no, there's so many other people that...
When you talk to someone else, like, you too.
Exactly. And you can then hold hands. You can text one another, oh, today was hard, emotionally or physically or otherwise. But you have people that you can journey with in this life and in different seasons. And God has actually given you people in different seasons where you can be able to learn from them. So I think that would be my advice. Surround yourself with people and do all the things.
I love what you said. So I'm going to add on to that. Like, if you see an older couple, maybe in your community, like, they'll be so happy to bring you into their home. And if they're not, try another couple. Like, just keep trying till you find the couple that maybe will mentor you, and you can keep praying for your husband also, for the Lord to lead him to find older couples, and just for God to surround him with the right kind of people. But I think one thing that I would just like to add on is, like, the Bible tells us whether you're single or you're married, it is a gift. And whatever we do is unto the Lord. So coming back to that place of, like, singleness is a gift. Where I am right now is a gift. And the fact that I also have the desire for marriage, that's also a gift. And God is going to fulfill, that plan. But while I'm here, I'm going to enjoy it. Yes. So make sure you are having fun. Not that kind of fun, but fun.
Right.
Not that kind of fun. But then have fun. Be in community. this is the time where you can invest in yourself, invest in your friendships, your
Yeah.
family. I think sometimes we don't pay as much attention to our growing parents,
Yeah.
our siblings. Like,
Forgotten.
you forget that, and those are the things that you should be doing in your single
Yeah.
season. Invest in yourself,
Enjoy,
read a little
yeah.
bit more, do weird things, bungee jump,
Yeah.
out of an airplane.
Okay,
also.
what's one thing that you wish you've done more when you're single?
One
you were
thing that I
single?
wish I would have done more.
Now that you're not.
That's a good question. Okay.
To
Not
add
that
to
I've
what
done
Courage
more,
is
but
saying.
like now it's like I've lost the ability to do that. It's just get up and go. Like for
without
example,
thinking.
like with plans with
Yeah.
people.
Oh,
Like I
think
just do
get
that
what you
anymore.
mean.
Where it's like,
Luxury of time,
because I've had
freedom.
people literally. I was speaking this to Louis the other day. That someone texted me in the afternoon and they wanted us to go out later that day after work, and I'm just there like, I wish I could, but I can't.
Exhibit A, do the things that you want to do.
You've just given me 3-hour break so that I can be able to decide. But that's not how my life now works.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
but
know, you
if,
have to be able-
if I'm
Makes
being
sense.
honest with you, I would still not do it, even if I would not. Like for
like,
me,
you just-
I
you just
need
think
a
of me.
week advance. I need 2 days advance.
Yeah. Booking.
I don't know how to
Proper
just wake up
scheduling.
and just
Yeah.
be going.
But I
Like,
do,
so I've lost
I do
that.
get you, and I do understand what she means. That's why we should appreciate it
Yes,
now, Courage.
yeah,
Like,
we
you
should
should
appreciate
get
it
up.
now.
We
We
should
should be
get up
like-
and go.
Get up and go.
You should be open as well. This is me as a friend. You should be open with just abrupt and spontaneity. Yeah.
I'm spontaneous sometimes,
Yeah.
and I realize I enjoy it when I actually do it, like just spontaneous planning.
Yeah.
It's so fun at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, wow. But at the same time, on my own, I've tried it before. On my own,
Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot
That's
say
also
yes
good.
to like 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm like,
Yeah.
sis, go. God bless you. Like, go.
But yeah, that's
good.
one thing
Yeah.
that I've
Yeah.
Thanks
So,
for
but
sharing.
then, I think to end this, we feel like we're ending, but we're not ending. I think to end this, I do know that we're in Dubai. So
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys, like, how do you think the dating scene is in Dubai?
Okay.
She's laughing. Yeah, why is she laughing? And what would you tell someone that is in Dubai and trying to navigate dating or finding a partner? Just something brief.
Okay.
Because it looks different in each country. I'm telling you guys. If I was back home, I'd be married by now. Probably with 2 kids. Exactly. I'm telling you guys, very
Brief
different.
answer, get out of I'm kidding.
Yeah, so just like one thing, just for someone who's trying to navigate finding a partner here.
investigate. No, really. Investigate. Like if you have to be an FBI agent, do it.
Get friends with you that can help you out.
Because you don't know if he has a kid and 5 wives back
At
home.
home.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, man, you guys got to do better.
Yeah, because I've heard like crazy stories of actually those experiences where people have families back home and you know, here they're functionally single. I don't even know what that, but there
there are a lot
are
of things.
people that, you know, do that. So please,
Especially online. Like, be very careful.
be
with
very, very
online dating.
careful.
Yeah.
It's better. I feel that it's
Investigate.
still better to have an in-person or
Yeah.
like meetups.
But that's why you should get around community.
Community.
Hang out with people you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What? Okay, investigate and what is one thing for you?
We're talking about like environment, right? Like Dubai itself.
Dubai.
But I don't know. But what I would say is just have a list and be that list.
Ooh.
Oh, this one is going over and beyond. Tell us more. Tell us more.
That's it. Because I don't know, like it can be that in Dubai it's impossible for. There are stories that you found, Louis.
I have a lot
And
of friends
I
who
actually
found
was the
people
person
here.
that was like, was I wrong? Like, am I in the wrong location? I was telling God, I was that person.
We have people
Oh,
telling someone
sorry.
like,
He
move.
found you.
Yeah.
They find us. So
And we know a lot of people too who have found people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like people
It's
have families
possible.
here. It's
it's
Yeah.
not so
possible.
impossible. Like, yes, it can be. What's the term? It can be. They say dry. I don't want to say that word, but just be the list. Be the list that you have. Pray about it and stick to that list.
Wow.
And then we'll talk again.
And then we'll come back again to it later on. I think one thing for me that maybe I would say to someone who's single is like date out of your type. Or because sometimes I feel like we have our minds like set on one particular way that our spouse should look like.
Yeah.
And I do feel like I understand people who are like, he did not look like what I thought. But usually they say that physically.
Yeah.
Because then he
Okay.
did not look like it, but he came with all the other things
Other
that you had been
things,
through
yeah.
before. So I feel like sometimes date out of your type, like that guy that you, I'm not saying don't marry someone you're not attracted to. I know that sometimes
Yeah.
we don't talk about that part too. It's okay for you to actually like the way your husband looks or how your partner
yeah.
looks. It's
Attraction.
fine.
It's
Yeah,
actually
attraction is
important.
good.
It's
Yes.
important.
It's very important. You're gonna look at that person every day. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I do feel like if I think I'm too honest, but I do think that a lot of Christian women do pretend a lot.
Yeah.
They're just like, they tell these young girls, like, just go with it. It doesn't matter. No. Like,
It matters.
he should at least be attractive to me. If you don't
Yeah.
find him attractive, it's fine. But at least to
Exactly.
me,
Yeah.
it's,
There's
yes.
it's not
Yeah.
everything, but there should be that.
Yes,
Yeah.
there should be. But then, so I'm like, date out of like your typical type, and also try dating out of your race sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just saying. Agree. Just saying. But girls, thank you so much.
This was so
This was so
fun.
fun.
So fun. It's so good.
Thank you
Wow.
for coming
Thank
and for
you for
sharing.
having us.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving this space.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
So,
you.
but then
More
I'm going to try
power.
to end this now before we But guys, thank you so much for joining us. I would really love to know what were your takeaways from this episode. Drop them down in the comment section. Remember to subscribe and follow. And also, if you are currently looking to, take your family and your friends and have some conversations like this that feels like you're in your living room, do check out Posta. The links are going to be in the description of this particular episode. God bless you guys. Happy Valentines. Happy month of
Happy
love.
Hearts Day.
Happy Valentines.
Happy Hearts Day. Happy
Yes,
Valentine's
happy
Day.
Hearts Day. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.